Customer experience expectations has got higher and it continues to grow. And that's a combination of the world we now live in. Technology's changed, customer experience delivered by the likes of Amazon, and millennials coming into this world where they're used to AI and smartphones, etc. And we're not going back. The challenge for businesses is, how do I react to that? How do I deliver to this heightened customer experience? And it's hard. What most businesses try and do is aspire to what Amazon's done, using all these wondrous tools, but it's really difficult because Amazon has got deep pockets, lots of knowledge, and they've built from scratch. So things tend to fall through the cracks in that nature. Customers get unhappy, want to pick up the phone, and then find it difficult to interact with people. Because what's happened is businesses have focused everything on this new tech. If you look at web journeys, everyone's website has been optimized to personalize to the customer and take them on a quick journey. And yet with phone journeys, we're stuck back in the 70s and 80s. We all live, they push 1 for this, 2 for that, long, prolonged message, IVR, interactive voice response systems. And then what happens is you finally get through and you're in a queue, you finally get through in the wrong queue, I'll put you through to a different queue. By the time you get to an agent, you may not have been that angry, but you're pretty frustrated. So how does a business deal with this? Because that affects the agent experience as well. This is a two-way conversation. So the agent deals with more unhappy customers and frustrated because of what the system's put them through. And the customer doesn't have a good experience, doesn't have a good repeat experience, because guess what happens when you call back? You're going through the same pattern. So what we're looking at is how to use technology to personalise the telephony journey like you have the web. To know who that customer is when they come in, maybe to say, "Hi John, we can help you, let's put you through to a personalised voice message system." So if I know yesterday you called and complained and we didn't call you back, why does the phone system not dip into that data, call you by name when you call in, we know your number, and then present to you a different customised, personalised message? Would you like to discuss what we didn't call you back about yesterday? We're sorry for that. Press 1 and we'll get you straight through. Put them straight through. No menu, no queue, straight to an agent, pop the data, agent whispered in the ear, say apologies, we didn't call them back yesterday. So straight away, the customer feels you're treating me totally differently. You diffuse the situation, the agent's happier in the engagement, and guess what? The customer's now interacting with you in a positive manner. Losing customers and churn is a massive impact. We all hear those stats, 7 to 8 times more expensive to get a new customer. And yet the experience we're giving people forces them to change often. And by 2020, a Walker study recently said customer experience will far outweigh price and product features as the differentiator of why a customer stays or chooses to do business with you. And that's what we can change. Imagine this, everything they've looked at on the web and all the other stuff they've done sounds great, and your sales rep perhaps has visited them, but now they start phoning your company and they have a bad experience. It always takes too long, it's always painful. That's now in their decision-making criteria. Thinking, well, how's this going to be when I'm a customer? So it does impact new business. Existing customers, the same. Now we've got that argument, do you treat all customers equal? And that's an opinion piece, but if a customer's worth millions to you and another customer's worth £2,000, who do you want calling and queuing 20 minutes? Do you have any way today of even treating them differently? You don't. What if you have platinum customers and normal customers? Often what happens if you do it is you give them a different phone number. It just doesn't scale or work. Why can't you identify real time on the way in, we know who's calling from that number, we know by the data in the system what they're worth to us, let's treat them differently, whether it be for support or for service. And that's easily done today. You just need to use the right technology.